Hi, greetings to you, Team Pamela. Wagwan, Jambo, habari gani? Happy Sabbath, huh? Happy Sabbath to you all. Depends with where you are watching me from, because where I am, the Sabbath is over. But maybe where you are, you are still on the Sabbath. So I take this time to thank you all. Thank you all for your time. Thank you all for your love and support. And I'm happy, I'm humble, I'm grateful at the same time. God bless you all. So back again in our reaction channel. As you can see, the weather has changed. Here in Mombasa now we can put like jacket. You can imagine, it has become cold because it is raining. But we are okay. We thank God for everything. So back to our reaction video of today. And I hope you watched the video which I uploaded a few hours ago, because it was not about reaction. It was just about another reaction, not reaction on on earthly things, but reaction on how we should carry ourselves, because we are living in the last day. So what can we do? What should we do? So if you not watch that video, go and watch that video. Leave your comment there, and I appreciate those who have really commented good. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, because the comments which I've received there, they are very positive comments, and really made me happy. And I thought of, oh maybe I should do this one quite often. So thank you so much. Welcome back again. So now we are just going to talk about Coera is out here. Kohera came and talked about the son which is Muraseno, and I'm really impressed how Kohera came out, and the way Kohera spoke. That shows that he is a real father of Muraseno. Sometimes we need to understand when a father is talking to his son, trying to give advice out there. There are some people who are not happy because it is just about following. Even if maybe you are following someone, follow them, and let Kohera also at least advise the son. This is his firstborn son. Okay, he didn't have time or chance to be with him, but now the chance which he's gotten, let him at least send 1, 2, 3 message to Muraseno. I don't think it is not wrong there, but you find some people who don't want Kohera to talk about Muraseno, and yet them they are just there trying to mislead Muraseno. Muraseno is Kohera's son. I'm just starting with that. Muraseno is Kohera's son. And even if maybe you are defending someone, sometimes there are people who can defend you, but they are misleading you. You can't tell me out here that Kohera can mislead the son. Never. He cannot. This is his son, and he loves him. It doesn't matter what. And Muraseno knows it. So Coera came out and talked about the things which does not make sense. People talked about this thing. The issue of Muraseno thinking of acquiring an firearm, or maybe trying to protect himself because there are people who hate him. Coera said, no, there's no one who hates him. We are going to hear all that, because I was very impressed when I watched Coera Senior's video, trying to advise the son. There's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong at all, because it doesn't matter whether Muraseno is with Kohera or Muraseno is just living his own life as he chose to be. Kohera Senior will always remain Muraseno's biological father. Whether those people who think they are close to Muraseno than Kohera, you're just wasting your time, because you can never be close to Muraseno than Kohera. Each and everything has got their time. Maybe this is your time to be close to Muraseno, but Kohera will always be Muraseno's dad. And who knows, maybe one time Muraseno will just come out here and just accept his dad. And we have to give Kohera that time or that chance of bonding with his son, not just people out there on age. They just want to make Kohera feel bad when he talks about his son. He has a right, because even if maybe it was not about reaction, if Muraseno was close to Kohera Senior will still put Muraseno down and still instill some manners in him. I don't think that is wrong. We are going to check on that. And then we are going to check on this wrangle which is happening in Brian's compound, these cousins, the Chacha Tales, the brother, and this Daniel. I watched the Chacha Tale and the brother, and then watched Daniel, because like there is a wrangle there. So I don't think it is necessary. And before even going that, let me just say one thing. The moment this issue of Brian was highlighted, the moment this issue of Brian was highlighted, these people never had people around them. They never had people around them, and grandma was very lonely. He was very lonely, and you could see how this grandma was. This is someone who had no happiness at all. She was isolated. Only to come and see these people now trying to have this issue, grandma, because now the YouTube is there. Everybody want to get close to this grandma and Brian. If it were not for this Brian, which I don't see them even very close to Brian himself, but just trying to pull themselves, to make themselves look like they are better, or they have gotten a place where to get what they can get, because now they have taken that part. Is like now this thing was brought to them. All of a sudden, now grandma has relatives. Relatives are now coming. Now they are trying to show up. They are trying to showing up all the time. We are here now. We are trying to take care of grandma. And we said this lady needs freedom. This lady, after maybe everything is finished, let everybody go where they were before. Even before this house was built, these people had a home. Everyone had a home. So let them go back where they were. As everything winds out, let everybody, whether she is your grandma, whether she is what to you, just go back home where you came from. Then when you are coming to visit, just come to visit, but not staying. And I think this issue of Muraseno talking about, this room is for boys. I think this is what made these boys thought, oh, this house, we have a say in this house. We can live here with grandma. All this time you are not living with her. And that is the time when she needed you the most. The time when even her doors were not stable. The time when she was needing people in her life. You are not there. This is someone who is used to staying by herself. She can still do it. Now that she has a wall, she has everything. She can shower inside the house. She can use the bathroom inside. So this is the time now she doesn't need anyone. This grandma is still very strong. She can do her thing the way she's been doing before. It is only that she got sick, but at least now she's on her feet. I don't think there's reason for these boys to bring their personal issues on camera, bring their family issues on camera, trying to show people now that they don't get along. You see, when I watch these videos and I compared, Daniel is talking on this side, the two brothers are talking on this side. Now they are bringing this blame game. They have started to talk about how the way they have been posting videos. You see now, bringing people together, people who were not staying together, and now you are bringing them together just because you want to show the world that these people are getting along. You don't know the history out there, Muraseno. You don't know the history. You don't know whether they have been getting along all this time. But because of YouTube now, they are coming here. All of them now in pretense. This is just pretense that they love grandma. If the world came to build this house for grandma, it was about grandma and Brian. If Brian is not there, and grandma feels like that, I can stay on my own because she's not that old. This grandma thing was just given her because of Brian. Otherwise, she's not that old. She's someone who can still take care of herself for a long period or for a long time. Let her choose whom she wants in her compound. Because I wonder, someone cannot just come in, or people come in now, they are calling you grandma, and all this time when you needed help, they were not there. When this boy was roaming around, I didn't hear someone saying, I was looking for him, or I brought him back home. They only came after this boy got help, or after grandma got help. Otherwise, these are people who were isolated. They were isolated. So isolate yourself and get out. If you want, maybe you have your wrangles, you can go and do your wrangles out there. And Brian and grandma has brought you fame, but still now you want to bring your issues on camera. I don't think it is necessary. I can just wrap it like that for those boys, those three boys. I don't see it is necessary. Let grandma live her life. She doesn't need these many people who were not in her life before. Now that because there are so many rooms, now they can post there, the Wi-Fi there is internet there, now they can use the solar. No, you can go buy bundles. It's not good also to ride on people. That's because now they are doing well. Now you want to associate yourself with them. Muraseno also should not impose or things to grandma. The world has built grandma a house, so let grandma herself. Because according to Muraseno's video, Muraseno talked about, I'm going to make Brian manager of this. So you cannot force grandma. Let grandma tell you, this is the person I need, not you imposing things on her. I don't think it's right. This was her compound before, and it is going to remain her compound. You do your things, but let her choose what she wants in her life. Let her choose. Because now when you are imposing, now trying to push that Brian to, Daniel to be the manager by force, maybe, and grandma is not feeling like she want Daniel there, but just because you build the house, you want to make him be a manager there. What is she going to manage after this? Let grandma manage her home. You want to help grandma after this, send grandma what she needs. If she wants something, she will tell you. She has a phone now. I need maybe a mason for this, and that. And then she can call those masons and come and work. And furthermore, even Daniel is not doing physical work. He's not doing physical work. And even knowing if maybe, because most of the things have been done. Grandma, if she's living there, she can see, I need, this place is not okay. Then she can just talk on herself. Maybe if she has fun, she can just call a mason and do it, or a carpenter and do it. But this is not the right time of imposing people on her, because you put these people together, people whom you don't know whether they were getting along, and you know how relatives are. Sometimes it can bring a lot of problems. You can see the boys, they have started now bringing their personal issues on camera. So I just wish Muraseno would be letting people, after building you a house, or maybe after helping you, he would let you do things on your own, not imposing things. So now that is the boys. I just wanted to talk about that because it's also not good, as I said earlier, for someone who is used to being alone, to have crowd. The house is crowded. It's like when a relationship is crowded, you can't feel good. You understand what I mean? So grandma is also okay. As much as she has all these things, she needs her privacy. As I said in one of my videos, she needs to be alone and pray. She needs to pray to God and thank God what God has done to her. You see? But when there are so many people, sometimes, there's other people who cannot express themselves when there are many people around. She wants to express herself. She wants to talk to her God. And she wants to enjoy this home which people have built her, not enjoying with people who were not in her life. So that is what I see there. And this wrangles will stop. Naming people, so and so did this and that. I don't think that those are necessary now. That is what I saw there. That was I saw an hungry Daniel, and I saw an angry brothers. And you see, these are relatives. These are relatives. Now they are becoming hungry like this. So that is why I decided, let me just give also my take on this. And that is what I think. They should just go where they were staying before. Each and everybody go back. Stay back, go back. Let grandma choose. If it is the daughter, or maybe she want to live alone. Because number one, these people have been asking about this daughter. Furthermore, or number one, you don't know the relationship between that daughter of grandma and her. Maybe they are not getting along. Who knows? You cannot tell me maybe, out here not many people are okay with their parents. Not many people get along with their parents. Not many. Okay, she can have a daughter, but you've seen all this. There's something which cannot be told on camera. So let that be. And do not force the issue. By the daughter, she has refused to come. That is Muraseno. She has refused to come after all this time. You don't know the reason why she has refused to come. She cannot come just because her house has been built. Maybe they are not getting along. Maybe she's married. Maybe there are things which she's doing. Maybe the employer has not given her a chance to come. So she will come at her right time. Or maybe she never wanted to show herself in these cameras. There were so many cameras on the ground, and maybe her picture would have been taken out there. This is the grandma's daughter, the old world. She never wanted that because her pictures will be out there. So she was maybe trying to let all these things end. And then when she's coming, or maybe coming to Muraseno's home and Villa to thank, maybe when they're just alone, but not everyone taking her picture. So there are people who are camera shy. There are people who don't want their privacy to be provoked or to be known out there. So it depends. She is the daughter, yes, but maybe she doesn't want the compound was crowded. Even if I was her going there where the cameras are all over. You wake up in the morning, your face is everywhere. So I think these are the things which also she decided to avoid. So Mura talked about now the amount which they need for the orphanage is like 1,500 US dollars because the roofing plus maybe things which should be needed, small there. Because after that, Muraseno said she doesn't want anything to do with this orphanage. He want to take a break. He's been talking about this thing all the time. You want to take a break. I don't want to associate myself with the orphanage. I can do other projects, but this one I don't want to associate myself with because you've had Muraseno. Sometimes it's also not good to force someone to do something because one time or one day they might regret by him telling you all the time. No, he might regret, I told you, or he might cry. I told you I don't want this, I don't want that because I'm also tired, according to Muraseno. I'm also tired of handling people's money. When someone says that, maybe he knows the reason why he's saying, I'm also tired handling people's money. Maybe people's money has brought problem into his life. You can't tell. For someone to say, I'm tired of handling people's money. So, he cannot come out here to say, people's money have made me lose this or have made me feel like this. So that's why he's saying, you people, please. So, and he has talked about this thing many times. But as we speak, he needs like 1,500 US dollars to fix the roof and maybe other expenses which might be needed there. So that is Muraseno. So now, the receipts which we are going to put, I want to put the receipts of Kohera. The receipts of Coera, these are the ones which I want us to talk about because I like Kohera's wisdom because he's a good dad. Despite not being in Muraseno's life, he has never lied to Muraseno. Because now people see that maybe if we are reacting, we just react on negative. Or no. Truth be told, Coera loves Muraseno. It's only that Muraseno have refused to meet the dad. Maybe reason known to him. Maybe he has talked bad about the dad. Now he feel ashamed, which he should not. Many families, maybe people are not talking, but later on they come and go get together. It's family. This is your parents. Or as I said earlier, I like children maybe who maybe even if you fall out with your parents. Also, I like parents who you have to go down. When all of you when you are up, it's not easy for you, but it's good for children at least to give their parents a chance because once the parent is not there, one day you might cry, I wish I knew I would have had time with my parent, or my parent tried to look for me all this time and I was very close just here. I never had time for my parents because there's nothing as parents and there's nothing good as children. So it is not something one would be. Maybe you have your children and they don't want to get along with you. It's very painful. It is very painful. So, but I would say much about that. Let me just put Kohera's receipt, then we start from there.
Everybody. I even made a video saying that no one hates you. No one hates you. It is you are only being misguided by your close friends, those people who are inciting you, such as Omachi, so those that are so-called positive, whatever, Kamanja, Mora, Odinga, and I have even seen echoes, village echoes, if you are not very careful. Can you people stand in the middle? Can you be neutral so that we can move? Because today I want to talk about this Marwa's firearm. Marwa was.
So that is Kohera trying to say that Muraseno came out and said people hate him, even from people from America. And Kohera is saying, no one hates him. Apart from these people who are manipulating him, people who are not telling him the truth, they're just defending. But there are some people who can harm you. You think they are your close friends, but now they just want you to fall. I think these are the type of people Kohera is talking about. They are in his camp. team positive, but they are not positive as you think. Because if someone does not correct you or cannot correct you, they are trying to make you feel like there are people who hate you out there. It's like they are inciting. So this is what Kohera is trying to say. No one hates Muraseno. And we've said here, no one hates Muraseno. It is the team which he has, the family which he has, YouTube family. They are the people who are misguiding him. They are misleading him. To look or to see like everybody hates Muraseno. Why would people hate you? These people you are talking about, these are the people who are supporting you. And Kohera being a father, this is not someone from outside. This is the father. And sometimes when the father is talking, you have to give the father time and you have to listen. Don't provoke the father, because even if it is your earth, are you closer to Muraseno than Kohera? You are not. So let Kohera be. Leave Kohera alone and let Kohera maybe advise the son when he still can. He's still alive. He would not sit down and see his son just being misled by people who are not even related to him, people who just want views or who want fame through him. Let's continue here in Kohera, because I like Kohera's advice. I like, as a parent, I like the way he's trying to tell Mura the truth, because it's only that Muraseno doesn't want to listen to Kohera. If Muraseno would be listening to Kohera, there are so many changes which Muraseno would be having now. Let's continue here in Kohera, because what Kohera is instilling in Muraseno is real truth.
Defend himself, because he has so many haters. People are very ungrateful to him. That is what I wanted to address today, and that is why I'm starting with the two, Kindu and Marwa. You should stop this embarrassment. These cases of always taking people to court, arresting, doing what? No. Enough is enough. Can you stop? Can you now do competitive development, like how I saw Marwa now? This orphanage saga. Marwa has withdrawn because of several factors. It will have been a setup. You must also be very careful. Whatever you are doing, you should be very careful, because there are layouts, there are procedures to follow, there are protocols to follow. Whatever you are doing, you must be very, very, very straight.
What Coera is trying to say, because Coera is just advising the son. If one is keen, one would just listen to Kohera and understand what he's trying to say. He's not even pushing someone. This is someone who knows what he's talking about. But you find some people who doesn't like light. There are people who just like darkness. That is what they like. They had already made their mind. We'll never accept the truth. But always, truth will set you free. And that's why you find us sitting here reacting. We are not reacting because we hate anyone. No one hates even Muraseno. People are just correcting him. People are just correcting him. And as I can be corrected, any other person can be corrected. Does not lead to hate. Hate is a very strong word for someone to say, so you hate me. When someone hates you, those people, they don't want to see you in this planet. So the hate word is very strong, which I don't think should be used in this issue like this. So we'll keep on here in Coera, because we are analyzing this. Because as I said in the beginning, I like Kohera's wisdom. He's a wise man. This man is just there to correct his son. Give him a chance. Those people who are just on age. When someone is talking to their children, you are always snooping your mouth. Wait, let Coera do his thing.
Allow me to comment about this Marwa's security. Marwa is worried. He has seen as if he is hated by everybody. But may I not accept with him? I have always said that you yourself, you always reflect. You reflect on what you do on the public. You reflect. Actions speak louder. Actions speak louder than mouth. So whatever you do, you don't have to announce it in public. No, don't announce it. Just do it, and then you'll hear people commenting about whatever you have done. This is just but a simple example that where you have your mathematics teacher, you used to be a student.
Exactly. That is what we've been saying all along. Whatever you do reflects you. Now, Muraseno, as the father is saying, do not announce Let the things which you do announce themselves and let people say, but not you coming out here to announce the things which you've done. And I think this is what Murasenso's dad is trying to say out here, because he's been out here. Not that he is not seeing nor not watching. Everybody is watching. Even the people who are now trying to make Mura look like now people hate him. They also know the truth, but they don't want to say the truth because truth hurts. And because they want to be loyal. Why would you be loyal? And maybe you are hurting someone. Your actions are hurting someone. It's better you don't someone see you like a bad person, but you are rescuing them. You are rescuing them from the things which maybe they would have done, which maybe they would have made them look like. You see, this is what Coera Sina is saying. No one hates Murasenso. Actions speak louder than words, but Murasenso always speaks a lot of things which he has done. Let's continue, because this is a dad. This is not Pamela. I'm just talking about what the dad is trying to say and urging people to keep off when Kohera is trying to advise his son, because this is the only way he can talk to Murasenso, because Murasenso have refused to meet him. So where do we expect him to hear his opinion? He has to talk here, so that, because I know Murasenso watches his videos. Murasenso watches us, all of us. So I know even maybe if he's not going to talk to Kohera, he might take 1, 2, 3 the advices which Kohera is giving him. So you people who are saying, oh, leave Kohera alone and let Kohera put some sense on his son's mind or brain or whatever.
And you had one teacher whom you loved so much. And this teacher, when he was teaching you, you were listening carefully and getting everything correct. Whenever the exam was coming, you passed. But you have never had this teacher bragging that, okay, no, now I am very good in mathematics. I make children. No. They are the learners who now turn to congratulate the teacher who taught. So this is what I mean. Let the people congratulate you, not you congratulating yourself for whatever you have done. Don't brag. Don't brag.
Tick, Kohera, tick. For sure, this is your son. Me, I will just congratulate you until we finish this video, because let the people whom you've done, or maybe the people whom you've helped, congratulate you. Oh, so and so is good. So and so has money. So and so I've done this and that. But not bragging. I've done this. I've done this. Eh? Oh, you see all these things. It is me who have done. That is bragging. And because people don't understand the meaning of bragging. Don't talk. Because if Murasenso was not bragging or telling people what he has done, Murasenso will be getting a lot of praise out here. He will be getting a lot of praise. Many people will be just, when you hear people talking, will just be about Murasenso, what he has done, what he has done. But because he's coming out to praise himself, self-praise is not good. Self-praise, like people will see you like now, you are bragging. Maybe you're just doing something which is okay. You're just saying things which you've done, but the way you are doing them, you see, just stamping, I've done this, look, I'm the only YouTuber who can build a house in 20. Let people say, we have one YouTuber who has done this, and that. Not you. Yeah? Not you, but him. He wants people, even with the people he meets on the road, he wants these people to know him. What do you think about this house? We built in 19 days. What do you think about this? I'm the Marwa. What you see? These are the things which Kohera is trying to say. But if he was just quiet, he would be having a lot of praise. You will be seeing headlines. Headlines will be full what he has done or what he has achieved. But he doesn't give the headline or people chance, because he does it himself. That is self-praise. That is what the father is trying to say. Do not brag. The way he's talking, he's bragging a lot on these streets.
And you see, I saw comments that, okay, Kohera, your son has always been bragging, saying, okay, I am richer than the president of Kenya. I earn more, my salary is more than the president's salary. And you see, I am all that and that and that. I have horses, I have cars, I have the villa. May I say that let people talk by themselves that you are rich. Don't brag. Don't brag. Remember, this one came solar panels were hit by the storms and the stones. Then this is when now my son came out and said, okay, you people, you see, I need your urgent help. My solar panels are gone. I want to do this and that. I want to buy. And then this is when now the uproar came all over. Everybody was now saying, okay, now, Marwa, just tell us, just the solar panels. You are looking for donations when you have a salary which is more than the president of Kenya. Why can't you? Just a piece of a solar panel. So sometimes, Marwa, you create problems by yourself.
Kohera. Kohera, you know this thing. Because Muraseno brags, as you say, you are telling Muraseno, this is your son, you are telling him not to brag. He tells people, I have horses, I have cars, I have a villa. And then the following day, after this thing happened, the natural disaster, he came out and started asking for money. And this is someone who has been bragging, I have a salary, I earn more than the president of Kenya. And this is the reason why people came and asked the uproar. Why would you ask for solar if you can buy? Because you can buy. You've been coming out telling us you are a rich man. You have horses, you have cars, you have a big salary, and then you are coming to the poor people to ask poor people to buy you solar. And there are so many people out there who are affected, and they are not coming here and asking for help. This is what made people to come for him, because he's been bragging. He's been bragging out there. Not that people hate him. People are just telling him the truth. People are just going as per his word, because he's been coming out every now and then. Who has not heard Muraseno talking about this, calling other people poor? Him, he has ABCD, and then within a second he's coming to ask for help. Who would not react like that? That is why people reacted, not that people hate him. This hate is just saying because he wanted to get away with the things which he's been doing, so that people can see, the people who are in his inako would see that people hate Muraseno. People don't hate Muraseno. Why would they hate? Why would we hate Muraseno? What has he done to make us hate him? No, nothing. It is just the truth. Truth hurts. And this is the real father, biological father. This is his blood, and he's trying to instill some manners, some sense in him. Please do not brag. All these problems you are bringing on yourself or on your own. You talk like this today, tomorrow you are acting differently. This is what Coera is trying to say. So if you are out there and you want Kohera not to talk to his son, you just shut up. Let Kohera talk to his son. This is not your son. This is Kohera's son. You let Kohera talk to his son. Let's continue hearing Mr. Kohera Senior.
Don't contradict your lifestyle. You are contradicting your lifestyle. People know who you are. Let this.
He's telling him the truth. Don't contradict your lifestyle. People know who you are. People know how much you earn. People know the things you have. And then you are going out there crying. These are the things which are making people to be mad. Why would such a person come out and ask for even things he can buy on his own? You want to tell me he cannot buy anything? Those people who are supporting him blindly, why would he not buy? In case of such a thing, why would he not buy? If someone asks you, why don't you want Muraseno also to use his money? If people ask him to use his money, you feel like people are offending him. And when he comes out like this, he say, I'm a rich man, I've done blah, 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 blah. Don't you see this one is contradicting himself or his life? And this is what the father is trying to say. Do not brag. Be yourself. All these things you are talking about, you are bringing this thing on your own. Why? Because the people who are surrounding you, the people who are in your inner core, team positive as you call yourself, they are not truthful. They are not truthful. These are people who are just there. Even if they see this is it, they will still say no. They don't know how to differentiate no and yes. They had made their mind a long time. No will be yes to them, and yes will be yes. Nothing more, nothing less. Whether you are going pit, they will let you go in that pit, but say yes, it is a good place. Just go, just go. And you think these are the people who love you? I don't think so. When someone loves you, they will correct you. Like Kohera loves his son. That is why he's correcting him. If he didn't love his son, he would not have anything to do with him, because furthermore, the son has refused even to arrange and meet the father. He has refused even to give him shout out. He's giving shout out to everyone out here. And I'm happy Coera is doing it and he's trying all he can. Coera, just hold your own. Just hold your own. You don't need to depend on someone to grow. YouTube is a big platform. Now you have it, do your things. Don't lean on anybody. Better you have your authentic subscribers than the ones which maybe tomorrow if you talk like this, they will pull out. We see them when they come to subscribe. You talk about this one, they go tomorrow. They go. They subscribe today, tomorrow they unsubscribe. So they are even confusing the channel. Better have your organic subscribers.
People know who you are. Let these people, the insiders, don't make you emotional. And about this firearm, I'm disputing it. Don't have. I am saying you are a son of the soil of Jacob Hansen. Why should you protect yourself in your own motherland? And the people are seeing what you are doing. And I have always said, you are in between the arena. We are watching you, even your family here. Let me stop insulting Kohera Senior. I know what I'm talking about. When I hear my son's security is not good, you think I feel good. But I have to correct him.
Of course, you have to correct him. All these people who are pretending to love Muraseno, they don't love him. If your son, maybe you just hear, maybe it is just something he's making up. You know, Muraseno talks a lot and he likes bragging. When he's on live, he can say anything he wants to say. Maybe it is just saying, or maybe it is true he wants to acquire that firearm. And who is supposed to correct him? It is you. Because what if he gets that and misuse it? Those people will not be there. But who will feel the pain? It's the dad. And so these people should keep off. Advise your son. Advise. This video is just for you, Coera, to advise. Just advise Muraseno because Muraseno is going overboard. He doesn't like to be told the truth. He comes out bragging, but then after people react, then he comes like, now people hate him. Oh, now I want to defend myself. And this time I'm going to buy fire. For what? For what? Who wants to harm you? No one wants to harm you. You are harming yourself with your words which are coming from your mouth. And that's why the dad is telling you, talk less. Let the things which you've done talk for themselves, not you coming out talking about them. Have done this, have done that, have done that. That is like now you are bragging. And your dad, listen to your dad. Muraseno, listen to your dad. I'm telling you this.
Don't look for donations when they are not necessary. Like the solar panels is not something we have called for donations. Because all over, the village was hit by hailstorms. And now, how about the other poor people who were hit? Who will now donate for them? And remember, these hailstorms destroyed every green plant. Young maize, young cassava, young potatoes. And these people are now skipping this period. These people are
very good, Kohera, because I will not go put many receipts. The ones which you have just put, those are enough. Kohera is telling the son, do not look for donation when it is not necessary. Because with him, he has made it a habit. Anything small, even if he want to buy a candle in his home, he has to tell people, oh, we don't have this and that. And this is the reason why people are up. There's uproar. You have money. You mean you cannot even buy a solar? Yeah, you rather go without light or post a video just to wait for people to buy you solar. And there are so many people who are affected out there. Coera is telling you, and we saw it. And this is why the father is coming in. My son, look for help when it is necessary. If it is not necessary, don't go for it. Because one time, this is just mine now, one day it will reach a time where you need that help. But because people have known you to be just asking help when you don't need it, people will not come for your rescue. That's why one should not get used to something if they don't need it. Because you can keep on asking. These subscribers of yours or of ours, they are human beings and they have feelings and senses. You can use them, but you can never use them forever. One day or one time, they will wake up. And that is the time maybe you need them the most. But because you misuse the opportunity, then they will not come for your rescue. And this is why the father is telling the son, do not ask for help unnecessary. If you are in need and you can maybe afford to buy. Sometimes you can buy. Why is it that you cannot buy things which you can afford? Mm-hmm. Things which you can afford to buy. You have money. And this is the reason why Muraseno feel like people hate him. No, your behavior. Eh? Your behavior. You are taking advantage of people. You are taking advantage of the situation all the time. And your father asks you, how about the poor people in the village? Who is going to help them? If you, the person who can afford, has run, and you, it's like amechafua maji. Like now when the waters are coming from up and you go and dip yourself. No, you are making the water to dirtify. You are dirtifying water, because you can't tell me after donating to you someone who is able, they will go to the need. No. This help, you would have asked this help for your neighbors or your villagers, not you, because you could you can afford to buy. So I think that is all I have for you, because there are so many videos out here which we need to analyze. So this is all I have for you. Congratulate you, Kohera, because you're doing a good job. Keep it up. Keep it up. Thank you so much, my people. Subscribe to the channel. Give the video a like and let me know what you think of this video, today's video. And share my video. Like, slap me with likes, my people. Why are you not slapping me with likes? Slap like and subscribe. Do not maybe leave the comment. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Thank you, and see you again in my next. Bye. God willing. Bye bye.